Hey friends, welcome to Universal Orlando Resort and Universal's Islands of Adventure. We're out here for a pretty fun-filled day of riding coasters, riding dark rides, and we do plan on riding all the water rides. We've got 3 pretty big water rides here. We've got Jurassic Park River Adventure, we've got Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Barges, and we've got Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls, and we do plan on riding all 3 of those today. So it'll be a pretty wet day. We've got some additional shoes because it really is one of those kind of rides where you get completely and utterly soaked. But it's 30 plus degrees C here. I'm quite looking forward to getting drenched. So we're going to go inside, show you a little bit of the park, get a lay of the land, and see what you can do here. You've also got the Velocicoaster here, and you've got Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure as well. So it really is a top-class theme park. Very excited to get inside and get back on those rides. So if you do enjoy the video throughout, give a thumbs up, do appreciate it. It really does help us out a lot. And it'd be great if you could hit the subscribe button and bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. Let's head into the Island of Adventures. So we enter and we've got the lighthouse shining the way to the islands. Currently at the moment we've got Universal Orlando's annual pass holder appreciation month, which means we've got an exclusive pass holder entrance. I believe this is up until 2 p.m. for annual pass holders. So I'm going to attempt to use this entrance. Becky doesn't have an annual pass, so we're going to just see if they let her in. I'm praying that they will. So the pass holder entrance comes around there, and then we find ourselves in port of entry where the adventure begins. The sights and sounds in port of entry. There's no rides in this area, unfortunately. But you can hear people like shouting from the windows and rooftops and things like that. Fire brigade moving closer to water. Lighter than air ships. I very rarely come in here and just look up at port of entry because it is such an interesting entrance area. If Epic Universe is anything like this, we're in for a treat. So quite often we actually come in and we go left over into Marvel's Superhero Island. Unless we're going on Hagrid's, and then we do go right, but that's normally like right at park entry. We're here a little bit later today, and we are going to go right because we're going to go into Suess Landing. So we want to ride some of the little cutesy dark rides here. You've got the Cat in the Hat. You've got High in the Sky trolley ride. You got 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. We're not going to ride that though. That's just kind of like a hub and spoke carousel. And then you see Velocicoaster just in the back there, cresting over the top and down. Suess Landing. So the first ride that we're going to go on is the Cat in the Hat.
Look at me! Look at me! I'm the cat with a cup and a cake on the top of my hat. What did she say? Your mother is near. So as fast as you can, think of something to do. You will have to get rid of things.
I can get those things yet.
Oh dear, you did not like our game. What a shame. What a shame. This is so deep and so tall, we cannot pick it up. There's nobody home. Have no fear of this mess,
said the Cat in the Hat.
I only pick up my playthings and So, I will show you another good trick that I know.
Then our mother came in and said to us to.
Did you have any fun? Tell me, what did you do?
Should we tell her about it? No, what should we do?
Finish the Cat in the Hat. I love that ride. Universal doesn't have too many indoor slow-moving dark rides like that. It's Disney's staple. So getting on one here at Universal is great. That one needs a little bit of TLC. I just think like it kind of needs like repainting, if anything. It's a little bit like dull and worn out. But, you know, it is what it is. We're very happy to see it. Look at this guy. Mr. Lorax. We're gonna head on to High in the Sky Zeus trolley train. I think that's what it's called at the moment. Oh, Lorax and Grinch out and about. We may go over and give them a shout. So the High in the Sky Zeus trolley train ride. Sneetches in. That's so cool. Having the Grinch and the Lorax out meeting and greeting. Very cool. Get our picture in from that now because I do love character interactions like that. There's no queue for them either.
All the long way through town and all the way back. I look round and round and I keep careful track. The next thing I spy is the Hop on Pop shop. Tots hopping on ice cream with cherries on top. And look out below! It's that new McGrew Zoo. Oh, what this zoo must be worth. It's the most wonderful zoo on the face of the earth. Say, I like green eggs and ham. I do. I like them, Sam, I am.
So we're just leaving Suess Landing and we're inside the Lost Continent now. Not that there's any attractions in the Lost Continent anymore because, well, Poseidon's Fury closed down last year. We were in here like a couple of weeks before it closed down. We did it for the very first and the very last time. So I'm a bit sad about that. You have got Mythos here, which is supposed to be one of the best restaurants in any theme park in Orlando. Not done that. Eventually we will get there. I'm not sure if it will be today. They've actually still got the water on over at Poseidon's Fury, so I'm wondering what they're going to do on that. I've got a funny feeling they're going to make an announcement for it soon. And it will be one of two things. It'll either be an expansion to the Wizarding World, or it will be the Legend of Zelda. Because this could be an easy Legend of Zelda retheme, but I don't know if Nintendo would want just a retheme of an existing land, because, you know, Nintendo would want a proper themed land to themselves. Look who we got out meeting and greeting in the Lost Continent. We got Poe from Kung Fu Panda. So Lost Continent has got like Turkish bazaars and all things like that. The best thing is it's on the way to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So we're going to head into the Wizarding World, check on the wait time for Hagrid's. I think it's going to be quite busy today. So Hagrid's was posted at an 80-minute wait. We're going to head to either Jurassic Park River Adventure or Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Barges, something like that. Just to get on a water ride and cool down for now. It's currently 30 degrees, which isn't too bad, but it feels like, you know, 35, I think. It's something stupid. And it's really humid as well. It's 34 feels like temperature with like 80% humidity. So I'm going to bypass this. Velocicoaster is currently posted at a 50-minute wait, which isn't too bad. But I think we definitely want a water ride now, cool down a little bit. This is such a cool photo spot here.
Alright guys, I'll take a couple, ready?
And you got the Jurassic Park Discovery Center. We're going to stay here and we're going to go to the right. And I think we're going to ride Jurassic Park River Adventure because it's currently posted at a 15-minute wait. This is the Velocicoaster. one of the headline roller coasters here at Jurassic World. I say one of the headline roller coasters here at Jurassic World, I meant the headline roller coaster here at Islands of Adventure. Pterodon Flyers, it's just going off in the background. You can't ride that unless you've got a kid with you, and we don't have kids. And I think somebody would get angry if I stole a kid just to ride that ride. So we're going to go on a river adventure. So it's a bit of a tricky situation. We're in the queue for Jurassic Park River Adventure. And as we got in the queue, they said it's gone down for inclement weather. The problem with inclement weather and Islands of Adventure is half of the rides go down at that point, so there's nothing to ride now. You've got this down, Popeye and Bluto's is down, Ripsaw Falls is down, Hagrid's is down, Velocicoaster's down, High in the Sky, Zeus Trolley Train is down, the Incredible Hulk Coaster is down, Dr. Doom's Fearful is probably down, yeah, so Becky's just saying it is down. So most of the rides in the park are down. Pterodon Flyers, the one I said that you need a child to ride, that will be down as well because it's metal, it's high up, there's not much that you can do about that. And there's just not a lot they can do because it's due to lightning in the area. If the lightning strikes whilst you're riding, that's not going to be ideal. So we left the queue, we're going to go into Burger Digs, grab ourselves a milkshake. So as I said, we stopped in the Burger Digs. We're actually outside on the balcony of it now. We got ourselves a chocolate milkshake, which was $4.25 after pass holder discount. We got $1 pass holder discount. So, you know, it should have been like a fiver, basically. Not a huge portion. I think the portion size is reduced slightly. But it's proper thick McDonald's style milkshake. And then they give you these really skinny paper straws that you can't drink it with. So you've got to wait a minute for it to melt. All of the outdoor rides in the park are down currently, so we're just weathering the storm, as they say.
It's like watching ants escape from the kettle when you pour it onto their nest, like that.
When in Florida, it will rain. It'll rain, it'll storm, there may be lightning, there may be a hurricane. Still in the Burger Digs, just riding out the storm here. They've closed up all of the little play booths over there. Not sure it's the best idea to leave your scooter there and your buggy like that, but that's what it is. Brave people walking around in the ponchos. British people just being British. To be fair, this is a fairly normal day in Britain. So we decided to get some food while we're waiting out the storm. We got a bacon cheeseburger from Burger Digs. I think this was $15, and then we added discount on, so pretty good. It came to like $13 with the discount. Pretty thick burger patty. You put your own salad on, you choose that from the salad bar over there. And some chips. You can have chili cheese fries for $4.50, I think. Or onion rings for $1.50. So as you can see, we are back in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Welcome to Hogsmeade. Ooh, butterbeer. Tempted by a warm butterbeer. See if I can get a warm butterbeer here, maybe. Big old queue to get into Ollivander's one shop. So we have just seen Flight of the Hippogriff go round, and that is one of the ones that closes due to inclement weather. So I'm wondering if that means they're getting ready. Maybe they're getting ready to open.
Hello, happy birthday!
Meet and greets happening here.
Nice to meet you, Caleb. You've got your family here. You're representing Slytherin, right? Do you play Quidditch?
So we got
No, you support the Slytherin Quidditch
Durmstrang, we
team.
got
Right, good. What
Hogwarts,
do you like to play?
and I'm not sure
Very good.
the
What
blue. I
position
can't
do you play?
remember the.
Very cool. Are you good at it?
I can't remember where they're from,
So modest.
but it's cool.
It's so pretty.
Meet and greet, very good. I like it. So we just spoke to a team member over by Hagrid's because we saw Flight of the Hippogriff going round, and basically she said that the resort has been given the all clear.
Heidi and Logan.
So Flight of the Hippogriff is back
Oh!
because that can come up in just a few minutes. We were told that Hagrid's takes 45 to an hour to come back online, so that's going to take a little bit longer. We asked about Velocicoaster, and she said Velocicoaster is pretty quick because it cycles really quickly. So they can get that up and running in about 10-15 minutes. So we're heading back over that way now in the hope that it will open up in just a second as we get over there. It's still delayed for weather at the moment, but I'm praying they've been given the all clear and we'll be able to jump in that. And it saves us going back and forward between the parks. Because I don't mind doing that, it's just, it's a bit of a faff, right? Like, especially when the parks close early. The park closes at 7 tonight. Horror Nights is on at Studios Park. I think the park's closing at 7 because they've got a private event. Otherwise, it would be closing 9-10 o'clock during Halloween season. We have just seen Velocicoaster cycling, so I'm optimistic. 5-10 minutes and we'll be on, I think. Fingers crossed. I just want to ride Velocicoaster. They let us into the queue for Velocicoaster because it's cycling. So fingers crossed it stays up now and we can
Ladies
get
and
onto the road.
gentlemen, the hunt is on. Let's
The hunt is on. Did you hear that? It's up. It's just gone up. Yes. If you're riding Velocicoaster but you've got small children, you can actually come to this family room and do child swap. Put the children in here with one adult and then you switch them over and they're playing shows on the big screen there. Nice quiet area, and you've got water fountains as well. So Hagrid has just come up. We were going to go over and ride the water rides, but we're going back into the Wisdom World now. And jump back into the queue for that. It was posted at a 60-minute wait, but we should be okay, I think. We want to get this side of the park done and then head over to the water rides rather than going back and forward all the time. We're back. We are back in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Oh, what? Saying delayed again. Weather delay. So they came up and they went back down again. Goodness me. Whilst we're over here, we're going to go into the free broomsticks and grab a hot butterbeer because all of the rides have just gone down again for weather. Lightning in the area. Hagrid came back up for 10 minutes. Alright, so we're in the 3 broomsticks. We've got a kids fish and chips, which comes with very small battered fish, some potato wedges, grapes for some reason, and tartar sauce. And I've got a warm butter beer. It came to about like £10 or £11, which isn't really too bad considering we've got what looks like a normal sized meal actually. You know, like that will do us for lunch at least. Because we have just had the burger digs. Oh, Becky had like 1 bite of the burger digs burger. I ate most of it, so I probably won't eat much of this. But we're in the 3 broomsticks here. It's mobile order only in here. So you have to order on your phone and they'll bring it to you. But the aesthetic in here is really nice. So we're back up again. We were in 3 broomsticks for about 30 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. Flight of Hippogriffs cycling with people on. Velocicoaster cycling with people on. The Incredible Hulk is cycling with people on, I think. Yep. Dr. Doom's Fearful is still down. Hagrid's is still down at the moment, but they did say that takes a little bit longer for them to get it back up. I'm going to jump in the single rider queue for Forbidden Journey.
To celebrate, we'd like to perform for you.
So I want to go to
Hogwarts March.
These guys are singing front choir. So just rode Forbidden Journey and it was a 15-minute wait. I wonder if it's a 15-minute wait because it makes half the people on it completely sick. But the actual physical set elements of that ride are just phenomenal. If I could just ride it for the physical set elements, close my eyes for the screen part, I'd actually quite happily do that because it's fantastic. You go through Salazar Slytherin's mouth in the Chamber of Secrets, that's cool. You've got Dementors, all sorts. Dementor! Right, attempt number 472 of riding Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. It's just come back up. Praying, fingers crossed. It's just come back up. We will jump right to the front of the queue because of all the stuff that's happened today. We tried to make an attempt to go back on it and it was still down earlier as well. We're going to put all the stuff in a locker and then we can head on there. Love this ride. If you've not seen any footage of it, there's a lot out there. I'll put a few bits and pieces in from off-ride footage, but there are some on-ride footage, ride-throughs out there as well. We did it. Our 427th attempt at doing Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure today, and we finally got on it. It was so good. I love that ride. It's so perfect. If you're if you don't like high-speed roller coasters, it's not the ride for you. But it's a lot of fun. We loved that ride. Becky relegated me to the sidecar because she wanted to ride on motorbike. I've done it 8 times now. I've done motorbike probably 60% of those times because I've been a few times on my own. Fine, I'll let her have that one. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
She enjoyed it. So, there we go. Right, now we're going to make another attempt to go on Jurassic Park River Adventure, like we did earlier, and that didn't work out. But fingers crossed.
It does look a bit brighter in the sky now, so hopefully
yeah,
it's moved on.
Blue skies, which is quite cool. park's actually quite quiet. Velocicoaster's only posted a 35-minute wait. I think the park's cleared out a bit because it closes earlier today because of a private event later. Halloween Horror Nights. People are in Stay and Scream now for Halloween Horror Nights because the first houses are just about to open. If you haven't seen our Halloween Horror Nights video, do go and check them out. Get a link down in the description for it. It shows you what the whole experience is like. And so yeah, now this park's getting a little bit quieter. The plan now, actually, like we said earlier, is for us to ride 3 water rides in a row. So we're going to do Jurassic Park River Adventure. We're going to do Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Barges. And we're going to try and do Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls. Madness. Absolute madness. Gonna have to change our shoes.
It is warm though.
It is getting warm. So hopefully, with it being warm, we'll cool off quite quickly. So we did just go on Jurassic Park River Adventure, and on this one you get a little bit wet. Now we were sat in the 3rd row, so it wasn't the worst. Let's put it that way. We're still a little bit wet, and you can see why. It's quite a big splashdown, that's why. So here in Jurassic Park, you've got Camp Jurassic. This is like a kids' play zone where you can explore, climb, discover and slide. But please no rock climbing, no running, no strollers, no bare feet and no smoking, apparently. So it's like a whole playground, climbing frame area. You've got ropes, you've got obstacle courses, you've got a slide that comes through a T-Rex skull, which is really cool. You've got lookouts everywhere. You've also got pterodon flyers. That's the one where you need a child to ride with you, sadly. One day. Only reason I want a child to ride pterodon flyers. Here we go, you'll see what I mean when it comes past. And there it is, pterodon flyers. -minute wait for it at the moment. This is quite a cool little area just to like chill out in, let kids blow off some steam. Alright, so next up on our tour of the water rides here at Islands of Adventure, we are going to go on Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls. I think that's the one I'm thinking we'll go first. That's like a log flume of sorts. Show you what I mean when we get there. Very heavily themed log flume as well. It's no Splash Mountain, but it's pretty good. So just walking through Skull Island. We've got here Skull Island, Reign of Kong. Going against the flow here. This ride, we're not keen on it. But the facade is good. So the next 2 water rides that we're going on are located in Toon Lagoon. This seems to be where you've got the majority of the water rides. So this is Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls. Quite the splash, and then over there you can actually pay to splash people as well. We're seeing a lot of people walking at us that are completely drenched, and I'm wondering if this is a good idea. Probably not going to do many rides after this, if any. This and
You can see that man's weavy through his top.
yeah, this and Bilge Barges, and then I think that won't be far from the end for us because we're going to get absolutely drenched. It's 5:30 now, bit of a bust day with the weather, but you can't do a lot with it at Universal when the inclement weather comes. It is what it is. Just love the theming around here though. It feels so comic booky. Everybody is sat down and everybody is drenched. It's just, the water is flowing and flowing and flowing and flowing. Got a little bit wet. I got fairly wet. Becky got pretty wet as well. Ooh. The theme in there though, the theming was incredible. I mean, look at, you can't see it, it's behind the trees, but you got the mountain there. It's like Mount Rushmore. Mount Bullwinkle, should we go with that? Mount Ripsaw? Mount Ripsaw Falls. That does make sense, doesn't it? We've got one more water ride to do in this park. And then we call it a day. So you do get pretty wet on that indeed. Kaboom! Not doing anything. No kaboom. Alright, so our next one is going to be Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Barges, which is just over the bridge here. Bilge Barges. Oh, this is like the worst wet ride in the park. Those ECVs are really loud. Right, 10-minute wait, not too bad. Oh, they're all in ponchos, boring. Go on all 3 water rides in Islands of Adventures, I said. That'll be a good idea, I said. Yeah, great. Like, I can literally, like, if I do this, I can wring my t-shirt out.
What, t-shirt contest?
And, like, I am drenched. I am drenched. Best themed rapids we've been on, personally, worldwide. There's a guy over here who's just, like, taking his top off, wringing it out separately. Like, fair. I do not blame him at all. It is a top, crazy over-the-top water ride. And I loved every second of it. It was amazing. They've got all these people dryers. I don't think the people dryers are going to be doing anything. Oh, no. You know what they're doing? They're selling swim shorts. It's not a bad idea, wearing swim shorts on that, because it is like you've gone swimming. I'm tempted. I would be tempted.
$45.
Only $45. Great. So, that was good. That was really good. I enjoyed a lot. Might try and get on one more ride. It won't be the Incredible Hulk. It might be Spider-Man.
Fire hydrant.
It's such a well-themed area, isn't it?
Ice cream.
Comic strip cafe, ice cream. Boop. Oof a doop. Boop boop a doop.
Boop boop boop.
Boop boop a doop. Boop 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 boop.
Review. Rainy motorcycle.
It's just so incredibly well themed. Marvel Superhero Island. Based off of the comic books. Daily Bugle. This area isn't as well themed as Toon Studios there, but it's still not bad at all. I'm gonna go and ride the Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man. Currently posted 10-minute wait. Not bad. I think the park started to clear out. We got 45 minutes until closing. So yeah, I got a little bit drenched. And then I went on the Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man. And I love that ride. But the worst part about that ride, this particular time anyway, was as I went into the show building and the AC is blasting, completely blasting, and I'm drenched. And it felt like I was walking into a freezer or something. Ugh. Chilly, very chilly. But I think that's the end. I think that's the end of our day here at Islands of Adventures. It's been a bit of a weird day. Becky and I were just saying it's probably one of our most chill park days because we sat down for about 2.5 hours of it because the rides were all closed. But we still managed to get on everything really that we wanted to get on. We got on Cat in the Hat, we got on High in the Sky, we got on Velocicoaster, Hagrid's, Jurassic Park, Bilge Barges, Ripsaw Falls, and I just did Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man.
The queues were really short today though.
They were. The queues were really short because there's a special event tonight and Horror Nights is over there. So at
So if you were coming just for the day, you probably wouldn't bother because of the short hours.
Yeah, you wouldn't bother because of the short hours, which are still longer than they are for us in the UK. Alton Towers, we're lucky if we get it open till like 5 or 6 o'clock, you know, even in the height of summer. So, you know, it's been a pretty good day so far. I'm just going to have a pop in the shop and see if there's any cool merchandise in there. We're not going to buy any more Christmas decorations. We did that a couple of years ago. We came here and we're like, yeah, we'll buy one Christmas decoration. Spent $250 on Christmas decorations. It was a terrible experience, but I loved every second of it. So that is the end of our day here at Universal's Island of Adventures, and we got on a lot more than I anticipated considering we'd been sat down for so long. Hopefully it's given you guys a good idea as to what Florida, the theme parks and everything like that can be like here in the summer. You do get some pretty awful weather at times with the lightning. Universal Islands of Adventures, probably not the best place to be when there's lightning. There's a lot of outdoor rides, so it's pretty tricky to get and do everything in the park, but we were quite fortunate with those short waiting times. So yeah, it is what it is. It is Florida in the summer. So hopefully it has given you a good idea and you've enjoyed the video throughout. If you have, give us a thumbs up. I do appreciate it. It really does help us out a lot. And it'd be great if you could hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. And we'll see you on the other side. Thanks.